Hey everybody, Lumpy here. So, I was watching Larry Wolfe over at the Wolfe Pit, and he did this smothered pork that it pretty much just blew me away. So I'm going to try to copycat that a little bit. I know I'm stealing, but you know, that's all right. So what I have is I have Vidalia onion, and then I have half of yellow onion from Julian's down the road, and you see these? Yeah, these are jalapenos that I can't use because the old lady's eating with me. So, whatever. And look at these garlics. This is 2 toes off of a real nice head of garlic that they actually grow. They grew this, and they grew this. And I'm going to add, his recipe called for either 2 cups of apple juice or 2 cups of apple cider vinegar or apple cider. So I'm going with both. I'm going to do a cup of that and a cup of that. And he was saying that shoulders are the best cut, shoulder chops. So look what I found. I got 4 of these puppies. There's 2 more down there, and that's what I'm doing. So I'm going to do those upright. You know, I love the bone in. There's a little bit of marbling, and he was right about that. There's definitely some marbling, and this is a fairly long cook for a pork chop. But I'm into it. So you know, with all that said, I'm gonna start getting into it. But yeah, I just posted a video. I did Troy from T-Roy Cooks, his version of a mussel dish, and I had to tone it down because the old lady, you know, whatever. And but it was damn good. I lost a segment, kind of peed me off, but that's all right. But anyway, I mentioned that Larry needs help, and if anybody can help him, you know, that would be outstanding. And so let me get this all finished up. I'll get over to the stove and we'll get cooking. All right. So when Larry did his, he did it with a cast iron pan, and I have a lot of cast iron. I don't have one as big as this, and I got 4 of these freaking shoulder chops that are like, you know, just serious. So I'm going to do it this way, and this should be hot. Oh, listen to that. Oh my. That's so good. Man, I'm not even sure if this is big enough. Luckily, this last one is small. I don't know, we'll have to play around with it just a little bit, but I don't want to touch it. But anyway, I got all those veggies prepped, and we'll play around with this for a little bit. I got to just season that other side, and we'll be back. Alright, so we're 4.5 minutes into this chop. I'm going to give them a flip. And that's looking pretty darn good. And Larry was right. I'm telling you, the marbling and the, you know, bone and everything is working out good. So yeah, maybe another 4.5 minutes. I'm going to take these out. I forgot to mention I have butter when I do the mushrooms and onions, and then flour just a little later. Just to thicken that up. Let me get this. Alright, move over. Alright. So, we'll be back. Alright, kids, we're another 4.5, maybe 5 minutes. No, 4.5 minutes. And, those are looking pretty good. You know, and Larry said, you know, just you don't want to overcook anything, because this is gonna cook for another hour and a half. So you know what? I'm leaving that oil on. Yep, I have to. That's 3 tablespoons of butter. Let that get going just for a second. These, I told you, I ended up with Vidalia onion, and I mixed it up a little bit with the local onion. And the sweetness from that is going to help me deglaze this. And I got probably just over 10 ounces of white button mushrooms. I'm just going to touch these. A little bit of salt, crushed pepper. And let me get this going, and we'll be back. Okay, so those onions really did help deglaze that pan. I got not a whole lot under there. I mean, not a whole lot at all. And I'm going to go in with that, I don't know, 10 and a half, maybe 11 ounces of mushrooms. And get that down. Now I'm going to start that sauce, so we'll be back. Alright, just throwing in the garlic now, because everything is starting to cook down a little bit. I still have it a little high, but I will be knocking it down before I add the juice to it. So let me stir this up and I'll be back. Alright, so the flour's in. Actually had to add a little more because I wasn't sure. But it's looking real good now. And now I'm going to add, like I said, the half apple juice, 100% apple juice, organic, and the apple cider. Just want to hold back a quarter of it. Wow, that's good. You know what? No, I'm not. I think that's right. I'm going to get this going. Not too high. Medium low. And, you know, this is an all-clad pan. This is one of my most expensive pans I have. I'm not sure about that, though, but it comes with a freaking monster lid. So I'm going to stir this up just a little bit. I know that that flour is cooked out because I let that sit there for a little while. And Larry says 45 minutes per side. I don't know. If Larry said it, I'm good with it, okay? You know what, I'm going to stick that in the middle because I know this one's a little bigger. And you know what, gotta throw the juice in. I think we're good. I'm going to turn it down, medium low. Yep, I'm good with it. I'll see you guys in like 45 minutes. Okay, we're just over half, or just about half of the first side cook. And no, it's not thick enough yet, but I know it will. And man, I'll tell you what, this thing smells really good already. But I can't do nothing with it. I'm going to go another about 20 minutes. And then we'll flip her over and go another 45. Cover her up. Alright, we're just under the 40-minute mark. You know, Larry said 45 each, but I had to look, you know, that's the way I roll. And I'm gonna go with the flip now. Sorry, Larry. But he was right about these loin, or shoulder, doing the shoulder chops. They definitely have more fat, flavor, and marbling. So, alright, 45 minutes. Alright, I'll see you. Alright, 35, 40 minutes. Okay, so we're about 25, 30 minutes into that second side, and it's, you know, it's falling off the bone, man. This thing's gorgeous. So the old lady says, what do you serve that with? I don't know. And so we're gonna do rice. So I just started some rice. So I'll bring you back when it's all getting going. That's it. Okay, so we're about an hour and a quarter in. About 15 minutes under what Larry said. But I can't wait no more. And these are looking really good. These are ready to fall apart, which I'm digging. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these off. Oh, the rice is done too. Oh man, is that good? Well, the rice is done, and I'm going to take these out, set them aside, and just kick up that gravy just a little bit. And but I'll tell you what, man. That taste I just had was like, I can't even explain it. It was that good. So we'll be back. Alright, so I got those chops out. I'm just going to throw in a little bit of the whites on the green onion. Save some for garnish. Let's just throw the greens on too. Why not? I said the rice was done, right? Good. And got the Presidente going today. Dominican Pilsner. It's a beautiful thing. We'll be back. Alright kids. This is just crazy good. I've been doing some sampling and this is freaking incredible. So I'm just gonna get a little on this. I'm gonna put some on the side. I got the rice over here. Bring out that rice, and you know, and serve. And I got to tell you, I mean, look at that. That gravy is freaking phenomenal. So anyway, that's what I got. I don't know if we're gonna get a taste test. You know, the old lady, she's having some issues. You know, shattered her freaking rest, so trying to cheer her up, but nothing's working. I mean, nothing. So, you know, we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.